I was here the other day recording a video of me doing japa. Now I'm here recording a video of me in my daily routine. Being on a spiritual path is not easy. When every single day you're questioning, who am I? What am I? Why am I even here? How unfortunate am I to be in such a predicament? I was just doing my rounds, and this is after getting rid of my old Joppa bag, believing that I wasn't worthy, and now with a new Joppa bag, still believing that I'm not worthy. I've been on a journey, experience, and it's more than just those words of humbling myself as a person, as a spirit soul. And it's just, my heart today has just been screaming, not understanding any of it. How unfortunate I have been to have my eyes open to perceive the world so much that I hold compassion to a point of crying so much for the world around me, within me. I ask myself why to a point of how can I make a change? How can I make a difference? Wondering if I can even do that sometimes. I've been on a journey of standing in who I am and having God whisper to me every single day of when tests will come up, of when I need to stand in my confidence, of when I need to be more compassionate. And being on a devotion life, a lifetime of devotion, is this very unexpected lifetime where I look at myself and the roles that I played and the detachment I made with so many things, so many people, and at times my own family. I ask myself why to a point of how. Being open and vulnerable is not easy for me, but I chose to go on a jog today, and something said, actually, you're gonna go on a walk and you have no choice to go on a walk, showing that this life, this path, life is not of my own. And at times when God tells you to walk, you just have to walk. And my Lord said walk. But it's a huge message of surrender, of submissiveness, knowing that if I go on that jog, my body will ache and pain, and Krishna within me would say, well, I told you to walk. Humbling oneself, such a humble journey, and I feel like humbling myself has in many ways showed me how I offend people with my actions. People that I love. Showed me a huge discernment of who I need to separate myself from. Even showing me how very serious that I am as a spirit soul about God, and looking at myself years ago, I love doing that comparison in my videos and these videos, because we as humans, and it's okay to be a human, but we like to look back at ourselves in the mental realm and see how much we evolved and changed over time. And I definitely see a major change within myself, where it's like, wow, the Lord Supreme has definitely taken over this being and this mind. and I just have to say thank you. And it's difficult because even being on a spiritual journey, and I want to change the word difficult to complex, and sometimes a little vexed about the journey that I'm on, because it makes me question myself so much. And I'm grateful to have this on video because I question myself so much that I just get annoyed, where it's like, wow, I really need to get off the mental platform, because this brain would not stop questioning. It would not stop thinking. And I get to a point when a thought comes up, or this spirit soul gets to a point when the thoughts come up, it's just like, wow, I'm not even any of the thoughts. Let me just watch them and see what they say and detach from it immediately, because it just brings you into a place of just like agony, agnostic, spiritually draining. It's like it brings you down into a dark hole. And to me, that's the material realm for sure, where you want to figure out things more materially, of not feeling satisfied. Why don't I have the finances that I want, that I'm begging for? Why don't I have the family that will spiritually elevate me? Why in my body, in this body, why am I such in pain? So many questions that we ask that just would not get answered. And I ask myself, when will it stop? When will I stop questioning things? When do I just come to the water and just flow and just be with nature, and knowing that God is also in nature, and just come do my rounds? And even if I want to complain that, oh my God, I have 8 rounds left, do the 8 rounds without complaining. I've been such on a journey of detaching myself from people who don't know me and associate me with mental illness. And living in an ashram, living a monk experience, I can say it's the most strongest thing that anyone can do. It's like motivating yourself to go on a jog when all you've been doing is just sitting and scrolling and eating on the couch. It's like forcing yourself to wake up from this material realm, from this world that we want to call home so much that we keep coming back to. And I can see myself battling between old versions of myself wanting to feel the longing of connection, connecting to not only just people, not only to material family, definitely connecting to God, but questioning him so much that it drives me insane. That I'm guided to the water and told to sit down and to stop thinking. I can say the Supreme Krishna, and you can give him any name and I will appreciate it, because God is not material. We are loved, you are loved, I am loved. And we get so stuck on a mental platform that we push that away, we can't see it, and we think that we're alone. But we're never alone. That I'm grateful to even come to nature. And to be guided by the Lord, honestly, because so many times I wanted to come here and something's just said, not yet, child, not yet. And I'm just humbly, when? And now that I'm here, I'm grateful. I'm speaking a lot in this video because I feel like I just haven't had the opportunity to speak. That as someone that is a seer, that has been gifted with the ability to see deeper than the average human, I'm being rewarded from past lifetimes, humbly and gratefully. But I come to speak my truth. I come to say that we are loved. I'm loved. And looking at this camera and seeing that I'm not this body, I'm not this mind. I've been here many lifetimes, suffering, doing the same thing, learning lessons over and 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 over. And it keeps going. I get exhausted as a seer, trying to explain to people what I see, my truths, my abilities, to feel like I'm a piece of crap. Like what I'm saying is crap, what I've been through is crap. And I can say God, very humbling. Very humbling to have foresight and vision and to be humbled. And being a Krishna consciousness devotee, it is funny because it's like you don't want to make offenses. You don't want to offend anyone, and we all love God at the end of the day. We all love God. And we all just been through such crazy experience. Like living in an ashram is just like you're surrounded by people with amazing abilities, and sometimes we just can't see each other because we're all like stressed out loving God, because it's like we don't want to be in this world and we have no choice. It's like, humble me even more. And you say that, and he surely would, as the sun sparks a little. It's amazing the powers that God gives you. And sometimes I come to the water to express my frustration that sometimes, even with your powers and abilities, he has a way of saying, humble my child. Even the most powerful demigods, even the most powerful demigods, they try to even battle with God, and he has a way of saying, humble my child, and in so merciful and so grateful ways, so full of compassion. And sometimes he has to treat you roughly in order for you to know, yeah, you have powers, but you are mine. They're all powerful. They're all pervasive. The most frustrating job that we have is being a human. So much that I scream sometimes, I'm so ready to give up this role. When will I give up this role? I don't know what's ahead of me. I'm not gonna look back anymore. I've been looking back for too long, actually, and it hasn't been serving me really well. Trying to lament on the old life that I had, on the old me. The me no longer exists. I am a child with such a small mind. Crying to mommy and daddy. Wanting to be hugged, to be loved. And having to do it alone, in silence, a lot of the time. And then, at this very exact moment, he speaks to you. No, you're not. I beg for mercy. I beg for mercy. And whoever watches this video, you're never alone. I'm not going to edit this. If you want to subscribe, then go for it. I'm so humble. Even my YouTube channel, even my channel has to be humbled, because it's for the Lord. Most hardest path that you can be on is being a devotee to any God. And may mercy fills your soul.